Hey Sharklings, Thrasher X here. Today I'm going to animate in 3 different programs. That's right folks, I'm going to animate 3 times in a row. Now these 3 programs I'm using are what's commonly found on YouTube, and they have a fair share of jank. So hear me out. To feel the pain of each artist's work within every goddamn second. Anyways, let's get straight to the point. Now, the first thing I usually do is lighting, which isn't an idea to start with, but I like to make SFM pretty anyways. Usually, new beginner SFM users like to use map lighting, but there is a downside to that. You can't control lights well, and you won't have any cast shadows. As an experienced SFM user, if your computer can't handle SFM, then I understand the usage of map lighting, but only if you follow what Valve does in their SFM shorts, and use it in areas where it shouldn't be too noticeable. Alright, so SFM is done, Blender is next. Blender itself is a jack of all trades open source 3D software. No need to add much, except this is probably the most professional program out of the 3. The other 2 programs were mostly designed with a specific niche in mind, but those communities expanded further beyond. If you're wondering why the colors are so different, it isn't really much of a program change, but rather a color management change. Go watch The Secret of Photorealism by the Blender Guru. Now that Blender is done, my final program to animate in is... Oh boy, do I have a lot to say about MMD. MMD is extremely limited without the add-on called MME, and its navigation system is awful. To put this in perspective, usually in most 3D programs, the camera's rotation is based on itself. In this program, MMD rotates the camera based on the world center, which makes it a pain in the ass to deal with. I am using Raycast, which is basically the most used lighting system in MMD because it just looks good. Also, you gotta respect the MMD animators because they have done all the animating by hand. Anyways, my MMD animation is done, and because I use Raycast tools, I don't need to color grade it unlike SFM. Now I have all the 3 animations done. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch the comparison results. I just love it when a project is finished. There are some things I couldn't exactly do in each program, so I did a bit of compensation, plus there is also about time. When you use SFM or MMD, the community will be there to help you 90% of the time. As for myself, I would probably stick with SFM for the quick and ready meals, while Blender is for the fancier and tastier meals you see in restaurants. So with that out of the way, you reached the end of the video, and I'd like to thank all my viewers and audiences for coming along this journey, and I hope this may inspire you to forge your own. Here's some of my other videos, and I'll see you on the other side.